Okay, in today's video, I want to talk a little bit about doing profiles. I've already got this kind of mapped out. I didn't want to take all the time to do that in front of you, but I've already got this profile view mapped out. I have decided how tall I wanted to make the head. I found the halfway position for the eyes. I got the slant of the head, at least for this portion. And then I've begun to draw in, and I wanted to take you through how I approach the drawing of this. So once I have everything kind of positioned, everything in the right place, then I begin the contour line drawing. And I very carefully, looking at my photograph, follow the edge, very aware of every turn that the face makes in this profile view. I've already got my sort of points that I'm trying to arrive at. So as I go down the bridge of her nose, it juts out a little bit and then comes back in, and then she has a slight point. Once I have that, then I'm looking at this negative space here. I'm really trying to see what's going on there. And it's not straight, it's kind of rounded until it meets just above the upper lip. And I'm looking again, still watching that negative space. This is really critical to this drawing. The upper lip angles backward. And because her mouth is slightly open, I'm going to bring her mouth line in, and it's going to go beyond the nostril, but not a lot. Okay? Come back in here and begin to draw the upper lid. Now the upper lid goes backwards. The lower lip comes out. I want to see how much further it comes out. And then we see this turn back in, and it connects with the chin. So before I start to draw any of the features, before I worry about the eyes and other things, I want to get this negative space, this contour line drawing in. And I'm looking at how much room. Now what will happen is the jaw will go back up in here. Here's the nostril. And looking at that. Okay, now I want to place the eye. And what I do know is that the eye sets back quite a bit. And it's lower than this area here. So I'm just simply drawing a line. I'm going to come back up here around the brow area and draw the eyebrow. Again, as a shape, I really want to pay attention to the shape of that eyebrow. Make sure it comes back far enough. Now, I'm going to measure the eye in comparison to something I've already drawn. So I'm going to take this measurement of the width of the eye, and I'm going to compare it to something. I'm going to come back to what I've drawn, take that, and use that to help me get the width of the eye. We don't see a lot of the eye in a profile view. So I want to look at where it ends, where it ends. Okay. Now the next thing I want to get in is the ear. And like I said in the meeting, take that measurement from the back of the eye to the chin and then go backwards. Okay. So now I'm going to do that here. That's the back of the ear. Now, part of that we don't see because of her scarf, but that's okay. I want to come in, get the height. Now the jaw connects in front of the ear. And in this picture, it's kind of hard. It's a little blown out. We don't see a really strong jawline. But it comes down in front of the ear and then angles down. Right in here. Okay, so now, once I have that, I'm going to come back up to her forehead. I'm going to pay particular attention to the hairline. In this case, the bandana. I'm looking at the negative space between here and here as I draw that hairline. Where does it start to turn? Everything's about relationships. Okay, so right now I've got that all in. I'm going to look at the back of the ear. I'm looking at this space here, negative space, to try and get neck, the angle of the neck. I'm not going to worry about this back here just yet. Now I'm going to come in and draw the eye, and the eye is a little bit of a triangular or a V shape. This upper lid again, that's what I'm starting with. Drop back a little bit and I draw the iris. We don't see much of it. I don't want to make this eye too tall. Connect it. You can see really when it's all said and done, the eye's not real big. Then come back at an angle, that's the lid, and put that lid in. And again, I'm looking at some of these spaces. If I need to make adjustments, I can. I think I will adjust the eyebrow a little bit. There's also another little pocket under the eye. The eye is like a little envelope, and this area under kind of holds the eye in place. Now I'm going to add the lips real quick, and then again I'm really looking at the shape of that lip. Where does it come and attach to that lip line? And there we have it.